There's a hiring decision you made years ago that isn't actually settled, and most business owners find out the same day the IRS reopens it. You brought someone on as a contractor. You issued the 1099. The paperwork said contractor, case closed. That's what most owners assume. Here's what the paperwork doesn't decide. The label on that form describes what you intended. It doesn't determine what the law considers the relationship to actually be, because that 1099 doesn't tell the IRS whether the classification was correct. It just tells them how you categorize the payment. And here's the part that surprises almost everyone. The IRS, the Department of Labor, and most state agencies each apply their own test to that same relationship independently, which means the exact same worker doing the exact same job can be a correctly classified contractor under one standard and an employee under another on the same day. So what actually decides it? Who controls the schedule? Who provides the equipment? Whether that person works exclusively for you. The tighter that control looks, the more that relationship looks like employment, regardless of what the contract says. And here's why this matters more than most owners realize. This isn't reviewed once and closed. If it's ever challenged by the worker, by a state agency, even during an audit about something else entirely, the review reaches backward. Across every year that relationship existed, a contractor treated that way for 4 years, later found to be an employee, the business is generally on the hook for the employment taxes across the entire period, not just going forward. But here's what most owners have never heard of. There's a way to fix a classification proactively before any agency ever raises the question. The IRS built it specifically because they'd rather you self-correct than keep operating with exposure nobody's addressed. The catch? That option disappears the moment an audit starts. So the real question isn't whether your contractors are labeled correctly on paper. It's whether that label still matches how the relationship actually works today. Check out the link to my full-length video on this topic in the description or the pinned comment. If you found these tips useful, like the video and click the subscribe or follow button for regular tax planning tips.